guys, I know this video is a bit late, but I still wanted to do it. I've had a busy January, which is why I haven't got around to doing it yet, but I still wanted to because I feel like it's a good start to the year, so let's get on with it. Okay, so this is gonna be backwards, I know, but oh well. I've made a 2020 poster board. I don't know what size this is, if I'm honest. I think it's A3, but I don't know if it's smaller. I'm not sure. So what I've done is I've printed out loads of pictures. So I'll go through them one by one as I'm sticking them on. Let me just separate them. Oh, also, this is my new little setup. I felt like beauty videos could be done like here, and this could be my my nice little like den for like videos that aren't beauty related. So yeah. Also, I've given up on my eyeline. I'm looking apparently there, so. Let's start off with YouTube. So, my first post on my dream board for the end of 2020 is to get 100 subscribers. To most people that's not a lot, but I've been stuck on 12 for a while. But I actually love making videos even if not that many people are watching them, so I'll keep on doing it whether I get 100 subscribers or not. It would just be a nice little achievement, so yeah. The second picture, well, second and third pictures are some Vogue magazines. So I have a subscription to Vogue because I am like heavily invested in fashion. Even if you might not be able to tell it by what I wear sometimes. i.e. getting out of bed and just leaving the house. But these two pictures are two, I don't know if that's going to focus, but they are two of Gigi Hadid's Vogue covers. Yeah. Let's stick these on. This isn't for healthy eating. This picture looks like it's for healthy eating, but that's not what it is. So basically, I'm vegetarian, and I think to get the and I don't drink milk in my coffee or anything like that. So I always have like soya, or in like porridge or anything like that, I have soya. But the thing is, it's actually quite difficult to get the amount of nutrition I need in what I eat because I'm quite fussy and I don't really like to cook. Well, I mean, I like it, but it's just a lot of time, isn't it? But I'm a lazy chef. So yeah, I just called myself a chef. Wow, okay. Oh well, that's a bit of a stretch. But yeah, I think putting more time into the meals that I'm making and maybe eating healthier. Yeah, I think I eat quite healthy anyway because it's pretty hard not to when you're vegetarian. But I think there's sometimes something to be said for being lazy when you're a vegetarian, which just means eating the same things over and over again. And that can be like, I don't know, like one of my go-tos is a goat's cheese and spinach slice. So it's got like a little bit of pastry on it. That's what I have. But I usually just have that and then maybe some salad on the side or some chips. But that's like, it's, even though it's like sort of homemade, so there's not loads of salt and stuff, it's still made in like probably a factory somewhere, I think. So there's probably a lot more in it than I realise, whereas if I'm putting the time into making my meals myself, I know what's in it, I know what's going into my body, and maybe I won't feel as like lethargic and not horrible all the time, because I just don't have a lot of energy lately, and I used to put so much effort into my meals, so maybe that's why. We'll see. I'll update you in January 2021. So my next little section is travelling. This year, I don't mean like travel loads and loads and loads, but just like taking in my surroundings. And I don't know, just I feel like every single time I've gone on holiday before, I've been like, oh, let's go shopping, which is great, do a bit of shopping, but actually take in what's around you. Like when I went to Berlin with my parents, I remember like them taking me so many places and I just didn't look up from my phone. And the other day we were watching a program, like a travel program, and they were like, oh, do you remember that? And I was like, I remember that, but I don't remember anything else about that. And I just wish I did, because I'm so fortunate to have been able to travel so much. But I'm starting to plan my own holidays, for example with Taylor, because this year we either want to go to Santorini or Rhodes in Greece, and I think that'll be really nice. We're actually thinking about Amsterdam for Christmas, but I don't know that he remembers that conversation, so that might not happen. But yeah, and then my parents are taking me, my sister and Taylor and them obviously to a lodge. We've been to a few before with like a lake near it or on a farm, and it's just such a nice place. And like I think I did a vlog about it which I'll link, but you'll see what I mean about that. I'm fortunate that I get to go places like that because it's just a mini break, but we're going for a bit longer this time. We're going for a week, so I think going on walks with my parents and Taylor and my sister, just taking it all in, not being on my phone as much. Like I know it's a bit hypocritical because I film these like and I'm on my laptop when I'm editing them, and it's a lot of technology, but I find that like it's like a creative outlet that's not dance. Like you probably noticed I've not done as many dance videos, and I still love it. Like it is my life. In fact, I'm actually auditioning at the moment for schools, so fingers crossed. But I think sometimes you need to separate your life, and this is what I do. That's my creative outlet, so I love it. These are those pictures, I forgot to show them. But this is Amsterdam and this is Santorini. My nails look awful, just ignore them. So we're about halfway through, this is the board so far. Hello. Right, so my next one, and probably one of the biggest ones for me anyway, is university. Some of the pictures aren't that clear, but some of them are, so I'll show you. I've applied to 5. I went to an audition today. It was okay, but for me, they said I was too young, which kind of makes sense because they want people with life experience and performing experience. Obviously, you get a lot more of that as you get older, but for me, I'm like the youngest in my year, or like close to the youngest, so that's difficult. Like if you've got a mature kind of like vibe around you, that's a lot better as well. And I think I go in all like proud and bushy-tailed and like not shy at all. I'm really loud, but I do think I come across as quite innocent and naive, which I don't think helps. Okay, so next update on the dream board. That's what it looks like. Okay, so the next kind of theme is performing arts. Obviously, I want to go into this as a career path, whether it's teaching, choreographing, performing, I don't know, I'll take anything. But it's what I've always loved and I want to pursue that and hopefully get better and I don't know, work with a lot more choreographers and teachers and meet more people in the industry. I just think that would be really fun. I also want to see my friends get into the universities that they want, and hopefully me the universities that I want, and so on and so forth. Like, I just want good things to happen. In particular, ballet. Even though I hoped to pursue it and I still love it, I don't think I'll be doing much of that at university. So hopefully there'll be lessons that you can like add on that I can work on my technique in. But I think when I end up, well, if I get into a university, I hope that I can do a lot of ballet, but I'm kind of accepting that I might not. So until that point, it's for me to pursue and me to enjoy. So yeah. Okay, so the next few are to do with my auditions and audition songs and pursuing musical theatre, hopefully as a career. So obviously I'm auditioning for a BA Honours course, and these were the musicals that my audition songs are from. So On the Town and Chicago. I did I Can Cook Too from On the Town and Roxy from Chicago. So nearing the end of my dream board. I might cut this one because not all of it needs to be on there. These last two pictures are actually really, really important to me. That's kind of why I saved them to last. So last year I was very bitter about everything that everyone got and I didn't, and then I realised I was kind of so stuck in that headspace that I was making nothing happen for myself. So obviously I was going to be bitter when other people got things that I didn't, because I didn't even try. This is Winnie the Pooh, and around it are words of kindness and happiness. So I'll read out a few. So it's honest, helpful, genuine, creative, encouraging, loving, determined, understanding, kind, unique, helpful, and patient. Yeah. So I think channeling a lot of those will really help me. Yeah, I think that's something that we all need to learn how to do though. And we all think we're doing it and then we realise we're not. So that's that one. The very last picture on my dream board for 2020 is this. So it's a picture filled with lots and lots of hearts, and I think this is just to remind me to love more. Like, you spend so much time saying, oh, like, you did this, you did that, you spoke about this, you spoke about that, and I think we get so caught up in what people did wrong, we just ignore what they did right. Like, I know with me, like with Taylor, he's one of the most supportive people I have ever met in my life, and I thank my lucky stars every single day that I have him, because whenever something goes wrong, he's just there saying, yeah, but you have to believe in yourself. I know you'll do great things. It might not be this, but it'll be maybe the next thing or the thing after that. You'll get something and you'll have worked so hard for it. And it's things like that that I used to ignore and say, oh, they're just saying it because they have to. No, they don't have to. Like, they're saying it because they love you. And I think taking that in more is something I need to work on. So loving people more, loving myself more, loving what I have, not taking anything for granted, because one day we may not have these things. So make the most of it and try and keep what you've got. So yeah. So just to fill the gap, I stuck on that little one here, and that was just the top of the Winnie the Pooh one, so that'd be nice to put it in somewhere since there's a gap. But yeah, so this is the finished product, and so I'll review this in a video next year when I'm making my 2021 video, and we can review it and see what actually happened. Thank you for watching, guys. Bye!